So I think this is more of a digital experience, per se, than a game. It's not in their horror oeuvre or anything, but let's see what our options are here in RESPITE 2.0. Okay, just resolution and stuff. I'm just leaving it on the defaults because I don't want to reset anything. It says 640 by 480, but it's decent sized window regardless. Alright, we got some velocity. Oh, back to the sweet tunes. It kind of... Oh, we can adjust the velocity. Yeah, it plays into some of the other stuff. I am tapping space as well as the arrow to see if... Arrows? Okay. Is that just steering? Okay, velocity is just up. Okay. I heard a bloop noise, like we did something. I kind of see how ridiculous we can crank this to. Flashing light warning, I guess? Divergence. It's very like Outrun without the racing. Is the vibe I get. Now there's actually like cars going on and stuff. Well, it feels like we're kind of sunken into the road, the way things are positioned. Feels like changing the direction also changes the stereo throughput, or like the way the sound is hitting. How far can we slow it down? Actually, can we just like park? I do like the color wheel that like kind of pulls through the word velocity. Hey, you can just hang out. That's kind of fun. I don't think we can come to a full stop, though. Alright, let's get back up to speed here. There we go. It takes a second for it to catch up to whatever you're doing. Where are we going next? Honestly, I feel like this would be bad to leave up as a screensaver. Alright, we got some night sky. See, that feels like a good clip, because then the buildings aren't like kind of phasing through each other on the sides there. It feels like we're just like cruising through like a very limited skybox over and over. Or it looks like the building bit is kind of an arch, and then the moon's positioned in between, maybe? Kind of, it's very diorama-esque. I like that. Kind of want to let the jams flow for a bit. I should hang on to this for like, yeah, if we're just chilling and like, I'll put this as a background when we're doing at least for one version of just chatting streams once I get the PNG done, which I really got to get on top of if I want it ready to go by the end of the next month. All right, obligatory Miami-esque in the morning. Just soak it in. It's nearly 2:30 a.m. Just hang out. I think we're gonna keep going, let it run until we hit some divergences that, like if we hit a repeat or something. Or I'll give it like one chance to repeat, and then if nothing new comes after that repeat, like if it's just in a loop. I'm not sure if it's shuffled or what. I didn't do research on this. I just wanted to check it out. Like, I think I said at one point, back when I said we were going to do Modus stuff this month, is Modus Interactive was kind of my gateway to Haunted PS1. And honestly, I like a lot of that whole PlayStation N64 era throwback aesthetic wave that's been going on. Because I picked up... I forget if it was a Dominic Terrasson, I probably butchered their name, recommend, or if it was off from, like, Warp Door, or from Itch itself, but I picked up Sanguine Sanctum, and we've streamed that. That was ages ago, and I really dug it, so... And, yeah, Modus has had a hand in a lot of HPS1 stuff, collabs with some other folk. I was kind of hoping... There was like a Night's Try spin-off or demo that was in one of the demo discs, not like within the past couple years. And there was another one, Snows of something, that I hope gets a full game. It was like an N64 flavored hack and slash, and it was kind of bad at, but I like the look of, so... Honestly, it's just a good vibe, too. We also did... What was the... I can't remember the racing game they did, but I loved that one. Where it was like the world of meat and the weird, like, kind of biotech cars. I think they had a hand in that other racer that was more of a, like, flying or anti-grav thing through tunnels of meat as well. Oh, sorry, I keep not covering my mouth when I yawn. I'm a slob. We just hit so quickly. I'm more tired than I thought I was, wasn't I? Started some cooking tonight, but I might slow cooker it tomorrow instead. Diet Blue. I didn't notice if velocity also speeds up the music tempo. The slight crank doesn't feel too bad, for at least for this setting. Alternatively, like, instead of using it for just talking, I could use it for just talking streams, but set the thing to RESPITE 2.0 as a little bit of code so we don't get, like, I don't know, just talking fans that are looking for something else. Like, if it's RESPITE 2.0 time, you know we're hanging out here. Vibing. I gotta rebuild music playlists. I got so much to do to rebuild this damn channel. I mean, you could tell I'm still using the placeholder background from a lot of years ago. I did hit what I think is going to be the final design tweak I want to make before I finalize the PNG tuber. I still got to work on an outfit, but I got some inspo ideas there, but just the basic, like, signature points. Because it's evolved quite a way. Originally it was just going to be a Corsican Foxcat, but other ideas have come up. Give it, like, There's gonna be like a chestnuts theme to it all, because they're big on Corsica as well. But and there's just like the whole like just story of chestnuts worldwide. Chestnut is that's a Pokemon. No, just like how the American ones got blighted, and I think European ones are still only slightly less susceptible to the blight. So there's been like crossbreeding to try and bring them back to the Americas, and at least North America. I don't know what the chestnut presence in South America is. I should look into that. And like chestnuts are like the main staple that they can actually make flour of on Corsica, so like a lot of their baking is based on that. It's cool. It's neat. And so it's going to work like a chestnut bark pattern, because it's relatively distinct among bark. Most bark patterns are kind of distinct once you learn them. It's going to work that into like the fur markings or whatever. Oh, we got dolphins. The assholes of the sea. Yeah, it's going to work the chestnut bark into the fur markings, and then I realized I could maybe like with something else I'm doing for the face, I could tie a little bit of woodiness into it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like roots wrapping around things, or just maybe like bark plates kind of working their way out of the fur. I do need to finalize it a little bit, but it was that, and then I had an idea to like make a subtle seasonal change to certain aspects. There's one aspect that was going to do that, and I realized I could extend it a little further. But then I got to rein myself in and not get any weirder with it until like I have some money to commission maybe like a 3D model or two and whatnot. And really, settle into the whole shtick anyway. There's going to be a little more lore to it, but it's not going to be, like, super heavy. I'm not building a whole mythos around it. I'm just like, alright, well, here's the setting. This was based on some stuff I thought was cool. I like islands with multiple biomes. The end. I want to flee somewhere to Europe, somewhere in Europe that is wet. Alright, that's the tweet. Kitty cat. I once again realized this is more channel planning talk that I've done on the channel instead of on the Patreon, where I've been meaning to post about it for like 3 weeks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna speed up. I'm gonna zip for a little bit to see if there's more divergences, but let it rip. Doesn't change the pace of the like we don't even get the flip from the dolphin this way. We just get a bit of a bounce with the diving. Dial it in a little bit here. I think we're back to the first one again. Okay, well this is neat. Yeah, like I said, I will probably almost definitely use this as some sort of backdrop for just talking streams. Even if I like set up the set for that one where it's like indoors, I could put this back in the window. Or we could do it like we're driving and hanging out. Like in the back of, it could be like the back of a limo, and that could be like in the windshield. Well, not a limo, but the back of some sort of ride where something else is driving. Like maybe whatever text-to-speech buddy I contrive. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe set it up so other people with PNGs that have a backshot are like. Wait, save it for the point where we have I have a 3D model. We can have people with their model like sit in the front seat for multi-streams. I don't know, collab streams. But yeah, that's cute. It's like if you want to pick it up on, I think on Steam it was like $1.50 on the sale, and it's normally like maybe it's like $3 tops, if that. Because most of Modus's stuff on itch.io is pay what you want, pay what you can. Knight's Try was $10, although I think that one it was late to the sale, but they slashed it to $5, so I picked it up, and we're good to go on that front. But alright, finally got some Modus in there.